Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I am super excited to be with you guys on this Tuesday afternoon. Y'all, we are going to be talking all things Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They not only have one new addition, but they have two, all right? And we have to get into it. I know y'all like Beverly Hills. I like Beverly Hills. We all like Beverly Hills. So I just said I'm just going to make a whole video on it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And let's get straight into the video. All right, so we're just gonna get straight into the meat and potatoes. First things first, Mr. Kimsley. Now, she went onto Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and post this picture up right here. First off, she looks amazing, okay? I love her hair. It's giving me very California beach wavy. Her whole getup is cute. And her caption says, "Back to work with a winky face." Now, we know that Dorit's only job is Housewives of Beverly Hills, okay? Well, at least that's the only job that pays her. You know, she is a mom, which can be considered a job, yes. And we know that she has her swimsuit line, Beverly Beach. But at this point, I'm kind of thinking that her swimsuit line is just a novelty at this point. It's just for an image, just so that she can go out and tell people that she has and runs a business. But we all know that Dorit's only job is filming for this show. So, Dorit has confirmed that filming is underway for season 11 of Beverly Hills. Now, I'm hearing through the grapevine that we have a lot of additions and firings and things like that. So just to recap, we already know that two people have been axed, okay? You have Teddi Mellencamp, who was a full-time housewife last season. She is gone, okay? None of the fans liked her. Bravo didn't like her. She was just probably the most unlikable person on that show, if you ask most of the fans. So they was like, Teddi, you gotta go. Bye-bye, girl. And then we also know that a guest that appeared on last season, Brandi Glanville, has also received a notice from Bravo saying, girl, thank you for your services. Thank you for, you know, trying to expose Denise Richards and her affair that she had with you last season. But we've decided to go in a different direction. So they fired Brandi and they fired Miss Teddi Mellencamp. Now, there are also rumors that Erika Jayne was demoted. However, I'm not really sure if that's true. I'm getting contradicting stories. So I'm just going to go on record and say that I don't believe that Erika Jayne is demoted. I'm pretty sure she's going to be back as a full-time housewife this season. And if we get any news that states the contrary, I will definitely be on here spilling the tea. Now, you guys, let's get into the real tea about who's going to be joining this season, all right? So first off, we have a possibility of Ali Landry. We talked about this a couple videos ago. She was in talks to join the show. She has friends on there, Garcelle, and she's also friends with Kyle, but nothing is confirmed. Now, what is confirmed is Kathy Hilton, all right? If you don't know who Kathy Hilton is, Kathy Hilton is the sister of current housewife Kyle Richards. She's the sister of former housewife Kim Richards. And of course, you guys probably all know her for being Paris Hilton's mother, all right? And so she is set to be joining the show. We know this because, number one, there's just been a bunch of rumors going around talking about Kathy Hilton joining Housewives. Kathy Hilton is going to be joining her sister on Bravo. This, that, and the third. And so there's just been a bunch of rumblings. But Brandi Glanville and her big thirsty mouth went on to her own podcast to confirm that Kathy Hilton was actually set to join the show in season 11, all right? So we can thank this news to Miss Big Mouth Brandi Glanville, all right? Brandi, girl, you really need to get a grip and move on with your life. Bravo don't want you on this show. They really used and abused you. Girl, it's time to move on, all right? So, shout out to Miss Kathy Hilton. I think the interesting thing about Kathy Hilton joining the show is the fact that, one, her and Kyle have not been getting along for the past couple of years. Because one, Kyle Richards did a television series that eventually got canceled because nobody was watching it. It was loosely based on Kyle's life, and her sister Kathy, along with her other family members, were not here for it, all right? So they felt some type of way about that. They also felt some type of way, Kathy and the rest of the family, because I believe Mauricio was working with Kathy's husband. They were doing like some real estate stuff. I don't know the details of it, but to make a long story short, Mauricio said, I can do this shit on my own, all right? And so he went and did his own brokerage firm or real estate agency, and now he does that, all right? He said, I'm not going to be working for the Hiltons no more. I'm going to work for myself. And so I think Kathy and the rest of the Hiltons have always felt some type of way towards Mauricio and Kyle for that business decision, all right? So I'm super excited. Oh, and by the way, have you guys seen that documentary, that Paris Hilton documentary on YouTube? If you haven't, go ahead and check that out, because there is major drama happening on that documentary where, according to Paris Hilton, Kathy Hilton sent Paris over to this, teenage behavioral correctional facility / school. And Paris said that when she was at the school in Provo, Utah, that they abused her. They physically, emotionally, and mentally abused her. They made her take these pills to make her feel some type of way. And they just say that there was a lot of just crazy illegal stuff going on in that school. And the fact is that Kathy sent her to this school, I guess because, it was perceived that Paris was a troubled teenager and she had behavioral issues. So Kathy was like, you're going to this school in Utah, little girl. And they ended up abusing her. So I feel like if Kathy comes onto this show and tells her story, she needs to be honest about her story, and she doesn't need to sugarcoat nothing, okay? Don't come on here trying to act like the perfect housewife when we all want to know what's going on behind the scenes as far as the real shit is concerned. Now, let's move right along to another new addition. This addition is going to be a full-time housewife, and her name is Crystal Kung Minkoff, if I'm not mistaken. According to Real Housewives franchise on Instagram, she is reportedly joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for season 11. Crystal is the founder of Real Cocoa, which is a company that specializes in coconut water, coffee creamer, and chips. She is the wife of famous Disney director Robert Minkoff, who has directed shows such as The Lion King, Stuart Little, and The Haunted Mansion. The couple have 2 children together, Max and Zoe. They're set to join Kyle, Lisa, Erica, Dorit, and Garcelle as a full-time housewife, and of course alongside Sutton Strack, who is returning as a friend. So I'm super excited. I'm assuming that she is Asian by her looks and by her name. Anything that's going to shake the cast up, add more diversity to the cast, I'm all here for it. She seems like she is a smart businesswoman. It seems like she's very wealthy. I mean, her husband directs movies for Disney. And so she looking like she finna come in and tear it up, honey. So I'm excited. I really want this season for someone to come for Lisa Rinna. I really want this season for someone to come for Kyle Richards. And guess who I think is going to give us that, all right? I'm really thinking it's going to be Garcelle Bouvet and Sutton Strack that really save season 11 in the same way that they saved season 10. Because in my opinion, they were the only ones being real and the only ones who weren't on board with this whole let's take Denise Richards down bandwagon, all right? And so I'm excited. I want to see where this season goes. I'm excited for the new additions, and I feel like it's gearing up to be a really interesting season. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. I want to know what you guys think about everything. How are we feeling about Miss Kathy Hilton? How do you feel about Kathy's past? About, her sending her daughter Paris over to that, abusive school over there in Utah. Like, Kathy. And then the real tea is, when she found out about how abusive the school was on the documentary, all she had to say was, Paris, if I would have known that, me and your father would have been there in 2 seconds. Like, girl, that's all you have to say. No apology. No, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I really dropped the ball. Now, I understand that parents, they're going through it themselves. They're not perfect. They make mistakes. But as a parent, you have the sole responsibility for the protection and well-being of your child. And the fact that your whole child was abused for years and all you had to say was pretty much nothing was crazy to me. So let me know how you guys feel about that. how are we feeling about Miss Crystal joining the show and the remaining housewives? All right. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you. And don't forget to create a great day. Bye. Mwah.